And so this morning I have the question really to all of us, myself included, of what would it look like to pray our requests to God like Jesus, where we put, but only if it's your will? How would our prayer lives change instead of just saying, God, this is what I want, period? But what if we switched out that period with a comma that said, but only if it is your will? And I wrestled with this because I had to ask myself, do I want God's will regardless of what it requires of me? How committed am I to the will of God, right? Because for Jesus, God's will meant death on the cross, right? So what does God's will require of me? Are there things that I have to die to, right? Do I have to die to some dreams I had for myself, right? Do I have to die to some plans I had for my future, right? Do I have to die to some goals and possessions that I hold dear to me? And am I willing to even give of my life if it's what God asks of me? It's a heavy question for this early in the morning. Anyone else wish they had their second cup of coffee? Yeah. I need it, right? It's a lot to ponder this early, but it's good for us to wrestle with this question. And the answer, as much as we'd like for it to be a simple yes, I know for me it takes some wrestling in my heart. And so we are able, the good news in all of this, right, is that we are able to trust God's will to be good and pleasing and perfect. Always. Always.